It is the big day. It's been building up to this through all the qualifying tournaments around the world, through the group stages here, the knockout stages that have led to this final. It's a wonderful occasion. It's from the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, and it's live. This is the big day, the biggest day in world football. The World Cup final, it only comes round once every 4 years, and the prize is to be the top country in the world game. It's a brilliant setting, the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, and we're lucky to be here, we being myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith.
Yeah, we certainly are lucky. You think back to previous finals, they've not all been absolute entertainment, but I think this one will, given the two sets of strikers on show. I've got to say, I think there'll be goals out there.
And we pause now for the national anthems. Highly ranked in those FIFA standings, Belgium, not quite being able to deliver on the biggest of stages, but what a group of players that they've got at their disposal.
Well, it is incredible, isn't it? I don't think the country would have ever experienced anything like it. You think of Eden Hazard and Lukaku and Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, there's loads of them, and maybe punching below their weight because of that.
Check on the Belgium starting 11. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Jan Vertonghen plays with Toby Alderweireld as the centre-backs. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Moussa Dembele in the centre of the pitch. Dries Mertens plays up top with Romelu Lukaku. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
The two teams that have fought their way through all the way into this final here in Moscow today. What an occasion, what a thrill for them, and what a thrill for us. It's underway.
Yeah, the biggest day for each and every one of these players, the biggest day in their careers.
Marcelo. Coutinho. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Toby Alderweireld. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, it is amazing that these two teams have got to the World Cup final. It does show the breadth of talent around the globe.
Yeah, it is the beauty of football, isn't it? Sometimes you just cannot predict.
Trying to slip it through. Eden Hazard. Goal! It's the first goal in the 2018 World Cup final.
Well, what a moment for the lad, and what a good finish it was.
So a real captain's contribution here with a fine goal.
Was a good goal, and it came at a crucial time, I think, for his side. Real captain's input there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Number 10, Eden Hazard.
Well, just to go back to what we were about to say about this final in particular and how these sides have really fought their way through against the odds to get into an arena where the whole world will be watching today.
And it's how they handle that. They'll be well aware of the
Shot's on! Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. Corner for Brazil. Here comes the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Paulinho. They set it up well for the cross. Waiting in the middle, Gabriel Jesus. Headed it well, just wide.
Well, not far wide at all. Next time maybe he'll bury that. The manager turns away in disgust. He expects his man to tuck that one away and get his team on level terms.
Kevin De Bruyne. Paulinho. Lovely, incisive pass. Gabriel Jesus. And it's in! It's in for the equaliser!
Oh, they needed that. I thought one or two heads were beginning to drop.
They all count the same, but he won't ever get an easier one.
No, I don't think so. He was there, right place, right time.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
Great news for the manager, because I think he made a couple of changes there, and now they're back on level terms.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Well, the Brazil team are lined up and ready to go in a game where even their considerable talents might be stretched.
It takes something to match the quality of Brazil, but this opposing side is getting somewhere close.
Thiago Silva. Fania. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Musa Dembele. Here's Carrasco. There's good progress with this attack. Kevin De Bruyne. Mertens. Chance to get the ball in the box. Well, there is cover if he loses the ball, but he won't want to do that here. Here's Douglas Costa. Into the attacking third. Neymar! Hazard. Drills it in. It's good attacking play. They've got a corner from it, and maybe a chance for a goal. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Jota! Got in the way. And they've cut it out. Thiago Silva. They could pose some danger now. Well, he's cleared the danger. Yannick Carrasco. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Here's a chance to attack. Able to make a good interception. Now Dries Mertens. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that. And a foul by the Brazilian. Lukaku. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Douglas Costa. Gabriel Jesus. To Neymar. Paulinho. Shots on! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Brazil have a corner. Neymar's corner. Very good distance to the clearance. Kevin De Bruyne. Romelu Lukaku. Neymar. Throw in here. Marcelo. Here's Casemiro. Gabriel Jesus. Coutinho! Coutinho! Looked in control, anything but. What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that, his teammates won't let him forget that.
Headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball.
The
3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time.
Minimum of 3 minutes.
Dembele. Kevin De Bruyne. Now it's back with Brazil. Paulinho. On to the attack now. Came in with a challenge. Romelu Lukaku. Thiago Silva. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. Both teams have had opportunities to get in front. They haven't taken them. It really is a match that's balanced on a knife edge in front of an incredible crowd.
For Belgium, coming off the pitch.
Ready to go for the second half of the 2018 World Cup final.
Well, this really is the business end, isn't it?
Moussa Dembele. Coming on strong, and looking to love Chadley. That's a Chadley. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Gabriel Jesus. Return pass.
Oh, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
Carrasco. That's a brilliant challenge. Here's Casemiro. Marcelo. Neymar. Breakout with Neymar. Here's Carrasco. Douglas Costa. Here's Douglas Costa. Now this looks promising. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. Kevin De Bruyne. Brazil back on the ball here. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Coming off the pitch.
Looks like Brazil are going to make a change.
Douglas Costa to be replaced by number 19, William.
Eden Hazard. Jan Vertonghen. Moussa Dembele. Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Carrasco. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Toby Alderweireld. Dembele. Oh, the wide man can show his skills here. Coutinho. Now they can launch a counter-attack. Coutinho. Gabriel Jesus. Here's the shot. No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. On the attack here. No flag, Lukaku onside. A real miscue here. Coutinho. Neymar. Oh, can he get it away here? Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Carrasco. Nasser Chadli. Gabriel Jesus. Paulinho. Vincent Kompany. Thibaut Courtois gets the ball from the back pass. Hazard. Eden Hazard. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents intimidated by his presence down there.
Here's Willian. And he could get away here. Into the box it goes, along the ground. How did he save that?
He's one of the best in the business for those kind of situations. Absolutely brilliant.
It does seem as though there's action on the Brazil bench.
Substitution for Belgium. Coming off the pitch, number 22, Marcel Chadli. Coming onto the pitch, number 6, Axel Witsel.
Corner swung in. This might be it! Well, it's a comfortable save for the keeper from the header.
Well, it's not the most powerful header you'll see this season or even in this match. Didn't time it.
Good screening, and he's kept the ball. Cleared away, well away from goal. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail. Good clearance. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Axel Witsel. Moving forward with some danger to... He's had a go. He's gone behind for a corner. This could yet be a decisive moment, so late on. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he took that chance away really clinically to put his team on level terms, so we'll see if they can move on now and get the win.
Fellaini! There's still danger here after this half clearance. Neymar. Toby Alderweireld. Eden Hazard.
The fourth official
2 minutes left, that's added time.
2 minutes.
Carrasco. What a good interception. Backing his own talent here to keep the ball, and he has got some support if he wants to just lay it off. It's so close here. It's going to need extra time and maybe more to separate them. Extra time. It's coming up right now.
Well, there were some tired legs in that 90 minutes towards the end. They've got to find some energy from somewhere now.
Kevin De Bruyne. That's very good shielding of the ball. Miranda. And the attacking play coming from Brazil. Finish it off! Shot blocked here, but it's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Paulinho. Roberto Firmino. Thiago Silva. Paulinho. Clever feet there to go inside his man. Neymar! It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
Eden Hazard. Romelu Lukaku. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Off the bar, back into play. He had to clear it, even at the expense of a corner. How about this attempt from Lukaku?
It's thumped against the crossbar, hasn't it? Really good header. So he'll feel he was robbed there.
Corner swung in. Needs to be quick. It's not really away from the threat here. Roberto Firmino. There's some potential in this move. We've got 2 added minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Free kick given by the ref. Look again, Alan, at this, the slide tackle that went wrong.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
Free kick on target, but not really troubling the goalkeeper. 15 minutes of extra time left, and at the end of that, if the scores are level, it will be, of course, a penalty shootout.
Belgium coming off the pitch.
Well, it's not so quick to turn around these days as it used to be. They are prepared and ready to battle on here into another 15 minutes.
You just hope it's not decided by a mistake due to tired legs.
They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
Willian, good vision. He's in. Thiago Silva in the middle. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Excellent vision. No flag. Lukaku onside. Fellaini. What a goal! Yes, it's a goal from the substitute, and he's quickly made his mark on proceedings here. A rat-a-tat-tat of passes, opening up the defence, and the chance then was straightforward.
Well, that was as smooth as you like, wasn't it? The opposition didn't know which way to turn. Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is a knack.
Well, Brazil are trailing.
For the hosts, number 8.
Here's Willian.
Fellaini.
brilliantly intercepted. Januzaj. Everyone wanting the ball, which is great for the team that are winning and keeping the ball and running down the clock in. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. Paulinho. Well, they do love the work ethic of good vision. Real chance. Oh, yes! They've equalised right at the last. Well, it's all square again. Deep into extra time. Another twist to the tail.
Fantastic reaction and a sign of great fitness within this side.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Extraordinary game here. Two very well matched teams, and they're trading goal for goal in the game. Now Company. Nice return pass. Alan, spell it out for us now, the difficulties of going from defending when you know it's not worked to trying to get the team going again as an attacking force.
Well, they were defending en masse, but just didn't work, and they did concede that goal. Sloppy defending. Now the manager is trying to change things. He's throwing men forward to try and get one back here.
The referee has indicated
2 minutes of added time. Looking for a through ball. Could be the winner. Like the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. Well, deep into extra time. They've found an extra effort, and they've got what might just be the extra goal.
Well, you've got to believe they're going to be home and hosed now. They're just going to do the simple things right, and they'll be there. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
Brazil then with the lead.
Goal for the visitors. Number 19, William.
Back on top of the world, Brazil, world champions for a 6th time.
They've shown us the beautiful game over the course of the last few weeks in Russia. It's been unforgettable from those Brazil players.
Such a contrast to 4 years ago and that humiliation at home to Germany in the semi-final.
Nobody's thinking about that now.
Against their names in football history, long after they've gone, it will say world's champion. There's no higher accolade.
No, and it's difficult to argue that they're not deserving winners in this competition. To a man, they gave it their all out there.
Champions of the world, the best feeling in the world. They're on top of the world.
There's a real togetherness amongst those players, and they've needed it at times. They came through some sticky periods in this competition, but it was all worth it, wasn't it?
Sharing it with the supporters, and they'll know where their families are as well. Forever linked with Moscow, forever linked with Russia, forever linked with the FIFA World Cup.
And they've needed those fans at times. They've stuck with them. And quite rightly, they acknowledge that support.
They will not want this day to end, but they will get some souvenirs of it now as the photographers gather for these prime pictures of the winners of the FIFA World Cup 2018.